Welcome to Daily English Speaking Practice.
I'm excited to practice with you today.
Great, let's start with pronunciation.
Sounds good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Speaking Practice. My name is Jack, and I'm really happy to have you here today.
Hello, I am Amma. If you want to speak English confidently, calmly, and naturally, then you are in the right place.
Exactly, Amma. Today's topic is very special and very important. We are going to talk about how to train your brain to speak English, not just learn English.
Because many students learn English for years, but still feel nervous when they speak.
Yes, Amma. They know grammar, they know vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, their mind goes blank.
That happens because their brain is not trained for speaking.
Very true. And in this episode of Daily English Speaking Practice, we will explain everything step by step in very simple English.
No pressure, no fear, only learning.
Amma, let me ask you something. Why do you think people understand English but cannot speak it?
Because they learn English like a school subject, not like a language.
That's a powerful point. Most learners focus only on books, exams, and rules.
Yes, they memorize grammar rules.
They translate sentences in their head.
And that creates a big problem. When you translate from your native language, your brain becomes slow. Bilkul. Your brain first thinks in your language, then it searches for English words, then it checks grammar.
And by that time, the conversation is already over.
That's why people say, I know English, but I can't speak.
So today, in Daily English Speaking Practice, we are not teaching English like a textbook.
We're teaching your brain how to behave in English.
Amma, you always say something interesting about the brain.
Yes, your brain is like a muscle.
I love that example.
If you don't use a muscle, it becomes weak. If you use it daily, it becomes strong.
Same with English speaking.
Exactly. If you only read English, your reading muscle grows. If you only listen, your listening muscle grows.
But if you don't speak,
your speaking muscle stays weak.
That's why many learners understand English movies but cannot speak one sentence confidently.
Because their brain never practiced producing English.
Amma, translation is a big enemy of fluency.
Very big enemy.
When you translate, your brain is working double.
First language, English.
And that creates fear and hesitation.
Let me say something important for our listeners of Daily English Speaking Practice. Please do, Amma. Fluency does not come from perfect grammar. Fluency comes from speed and comfort. Wow, that's powerful. If your brain is comfortable in English, grammar will slowly improve by itself.
So what should learners do instead of translating?
They should start thinking in English, very small, very simple.
Let's give them an example.
Yes.
Listeners, repeat after me slowly.
Hello, my name is...
I am learning English every day.
I want to speak English confidently.
Say it out loud, no fear.
This small practice trains your brain.
Now that learners have started thinking in simple English, the next challenge appears naturally.
Yes, now the brain wants smoothness.
Thinking in English is one step, but speaking without stopping is another level.
And this is where many learners feel confused.
They say, I can think in English, but when I speak, I stop again and again.
That does not mean you are bad at English.
It simply means your brain is still learning flow.
Let us explain this very clearly for learners of Daily English Speaking Practice.
When English feels broken, it is not because of vocabulary.
It is because the brain is producing English in pieces.
One word comes, then silence. One sentence comes, then fear.
This happens because the brain is still checking too many things.
Grammar, pronunciation,
fear of mistakes?
All this checking breaks the natural flow.
Here is something very important.
Slow English is not bad English.
Many learners try to speak fast too early.
And when they cannot, they lose confidence.
But speed is not the goal.
Flow is the goal.
Slow but continuous English is powerful.
Fast but broken English is confusing.
So learners should relax and allow slow speaking.
Now we introduce a new brain training method.
Using longer but simple sentences.
Many learners speak like this: I eat food. I go work.
This does not train the brain enough.
The brain needs connection practice.
For example, I am eating food and watching TV.
Or, I am going to work because I have a meeting.
These sentences are not difficult.
But they force the brain to continue.
Connecting words are very important.
Words like and, but, because, so, then, after that.
These words help the brain stay in English.
Without connecting words, sentences end too fast.
With connecting words, English keeps moving.
Learners should practice making one sentence longer using these words.
We practiced thinking with single sentences.
Now we move to thinking in small paragraphs.
This is very powerful for brain training.
For example, think about your morning.
I woke up early today. I felt a little tired but calm. I made tea and sat quietly.
This trains the brain to stay in English longer.
No translation, no pressure.
Now let us talk about listening again.
But this time, listening with awareness.
Not just listening for meaning.
But listening for structure.
How does the speaker start a sentence?
How do they connect ideas?
How do they finish a thought?
Your brain learns patterns silently.
Shadowing is one of the strongest techniques.
It connects listening and speaking together.
You listen to a sentence
and repeat it immediately.
No pause, no thinking.
This trains your brain and mouth together.
Even 5 minutes daily creates change.
Many learners try to memorize scripts.
That helps only for short time.
Memorization does not create fluency.
Imitation does.
Copy how native speakers speak.
Their rhythm, their pauses, their emotion.
English without emotion feels robotic.
And the brain does not enjoy robotic learning.
When you add emotion, learning becomes deeper.
Talk about things you care about.
Your day, your problems, your happiness.
Self-talk is very important.
Talk to yourself in English.
Ask questions.
Answer them.
I am tired today. Why am I tired? Because I worked a lot.
This builds natural thinking speed.
Learners fear mistakes too much.
But mistakes mean learning.
Every mistake strengthens the brain.
Fluency comes from usage, not perfection. Many learners wait for confidence.
But confidence comes after action.
Speak first.
Confidence will follow.
Let us share a simple routine.
Just 10 minutes daily.
2 minutes thinking in English.
3 minutes listening.
3 minutes speaking.
2 minutes shadowing.
This routine trains the brain naturally.
The brain learns faster in the right environment.
Phone language in English.
Notes in English.
Daily thoughts in English.
This tells the brain English is normal.
When the brain accepts English as normal, speaking becomes easier.
And when speaking becomes easier, fear slowly disappears.
This is how the brain moves from practice mode
into natural English mode,
where thoughts continue without stopping and ideas start connecting more clearly as the learner begins to express longer thoughts and react faster in real situations, especially when the brain starts responding automatically instead of searching for words.
And this automatic response becomes stronger when the learner starts using English in real lifestyle situations that feel personal and meaningful.
Because when the brain starts responding automatically, English no longer feels like a foreign language.
Yes, Emma. At this stage, learners start noticing something new.
They don't panic before speaking.
They don't search for every word.
They may still make mistakes, but the fear is less.
And that is a very important sign.
Many learners think automatic English means perfect English.
But that is not true.
Automatic English means natural response.
You hear English.
And your brain replies in English.
No translation in between.
No long silences.
This is not magic.
This is training.
Amma, learners often say, I can speak at home, but not outside.
That happens because real life has pressure.
Noise.
People.
Fear of judgment.
The brain feels danger.
And when the brain feels danger, it freezes.
That is normal human behavior.
So, how do we train the brain for pressure?
We simulate pressure slowly.
Not suddenly.
First, speak alone.
Then speak while walking.
Then speak in front of a mirror.
Then speak while recording your voice.
Each step prepares the brain.
Recording your voice is powerful.
At first, it feels uncomfortable.
But discomfort means growth.
When you listen to yourself,
Your brain starts correcting naturally.
pronunciation improves.
Sentence flow improves.
Another important point.
Thinking speed and speaking speed are different.
You may think fast.
You may speak slow.
That is okay.
Speaking speed improves with usage.
Thinking speed improves with exposure.
Mental blocks stop many learners.
They come from overthinking.
Overthinking grammar.
Overthinking accent.
The solution is simple. Focus on message, not form. What you want to say matters more than how perfect it is.
Native speakers use fillers.
Words like, well, actually, you know, I mean,
These words give the brain time.
they keep English flowing.
Learners should not fear fillers.
They are natural tools.
Now we move to situational thinking.
Imagine real-life moments. At a shop, at an office, at a hospital. Think and speak in English for that situation.
The brain loves practical training.
Many learners prepare sentences in advance.
That creates dependency.
Instead, train reaction.
Hear, react, move on.
This is how real conversations work.
Perfect English is not required for communication.
Clear English is enough.
Your goal is understanding, not perfection.
When the brain relaxes, fluency increases.
Fear of judgment is very strong.
But most people are busy with their own lives.
They are not judging your English.
And even if they do,
It does not stop your growth.
at this stage, exposure must increase slightly.
More listening to natural English.
More real conversations.
More spontaneous speaking.
Not longer time.
Better quality.
Another advanced skill is topic switching.
Changing topic without panic.
This trains brain flexibility.
For example, start with weather,
Move to work.
then to feelings.
The brain learns movement.
At this point, learners start developing an English identity,
They feel like themselves in English.
not like actors,
This is very important.
because confidence comes from identity,
Sometimes silence happens.
and that is okay.
Silence does not mean failure.
It means the brain is processing.
Allow it.
Brain training is not fast.
But it is permanent.
Once the brain adapts,
English stays.
even if you stop practicing for some time,
Unexpected questions scare learners.
but they are great training.
Answer simply.
Even one sentence is enough.
Complex answers are not required.
Pauses are natural.
Native speakers pause too.
Do not rush to fill every second.
Controlled pauses improve clarity.
Many learners treat English like an exam,
But English is a tool
for expression.
a tool for connection.
When you change this mindset,
The brain relaxes.
at advanced stage, staying in English mode is key.
Do not jump back to your native language mentally.
Even if your English feels weak,
Stay in English.
confidence starts inside, not from others' reactions.
When you feel calm inside,
Your English sounds calm outside.
do not interrupt yourself mentally.
Let the brain finish ideas.
Even if grammar is not perfect.
Completion builds fluency.
At this stage, consistency matters more than effort.
Even light daily use is enough.
Stopping completely causes delay.
But slow continuation keeps growth alive.
Rhythm matters now.
Not accent.
Stress and pause patterns.
The brain copies rhythm naturally.
At this level, English stops feeling like practice.
It becomes a habit.
And habits don't need motivation.
They happen naturally.
When English becomes a habit, the brain stays active without effort, responding faster, adjusting smoothly, and handling real conversations with less fear and more clarity, especially when learners start noticing that they are not translating anymore, but reacting directly, and this reaction becomes stronger with each small real-life interaction, making English feel less like a skill and more like a natural part of daily thinking, where ideas continue forming and connecting as the brain stays engaged and responsive in situations that once felt difficult or overwhelming.